What up, what up, what up, what up, though? Hope everybody doing well. Hope you guys had a great 4th of July. I know I did. Spent a lot of time with the family. Shot off a lot of fireworks. And just blessed that we live in this great country called America. No, it's not perfect. Yes, we were slaves when the 4th of July happened, but how many know God makes blessings out of something that's not perfect? And that's what America is. It's still an unfinished product. America has only existed 250 years, you guys. That's it. It's a very young country. It's still trying to get better. We got some challenges. We got some things we got to go through, but without question, God has blessed this land that we live on called America, and we all should be proud that we live here, in spite of African Americans saying that a lot of things surrounding about slavery, but sometimes, you know, God lets things happen for a reason. Why he let slavery happen, I can't tell you, but you know, we here, and this is our home, so we should cherish it, and we should love being here. You know. All right, now I got that out the way. This video is just gonna be sharing my thoughts about this Chris Brown and Usher concert in Detroit. It's just I'm gonna go off script. I'm just gonna freestyle this thing, you know. So a lot of people went to this concert in Detroit. I think they had about 3 shows of Chris Brown and Usher in Detroit. So I know they cleaned up. They cleaned up in Detroit, man. They cleaned up. I don't know if I should have that light on or not. I don't know. But Usher and Chris Brown cleaned up in Detroit, bro. Everybody that went down there said they had a good time. I didn't hear about no fights down there or nothing like that. I'm pretty sure something happened, but for the most part, everybody seemed like they had a good time, which I think is awesome. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think seeing Usher is monumental. He is definitely an artist, him and Chris Brown of our era. Chris Brown and Usher definitely deserve their flowers. A lot of people forget that Chris Brown got into an altercation with Rihanna inside of that Lamborghini or whatever car that was. And a lot of people also forget that Usher allegedly has herpes and he gave it to this fat girl. Don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. Who knows? I don't follow that type of stuff. You know. But what amazes me about this Chris Brown and Usher concert in Detroit is that these tickets went from approximately like $250, $300 to about $2,500, give or take where you sat at. You know what I'm saying? Gross median in the city of Detroit is on a high level of $40,000, $35,000 to $40,000 currently. I could be wrong, but last time I looked it up, it was between $35,000 and $40,000 in the city of Detroit. Okay. The city of Detroit also has one of the highest child poverty rates in the country. Okay? In the country. You know? Detroit also has some of the highest unemployment rates in the country. Detroit also has one of the highest EBT bridge card government assistance rates in the country. Okay? So my question is, how is everybody affording to go to this concert? Because I didn't go. You know, this is what really puzzles me. You know, we was just fighting about food stamps in the city of Detroit a couple months ago. You know. So I'm a little bit lost on how everybody was able to finance this concert. It blows my mind, bro. And it just goes to show that the African American community will do whatever they need to do to go entertain themselves and to be a part of whatever the hottest thing going is at that time. You know. Which is amazing. Which is amazing to me, because I always been like the kind of person I'll go out, I'll go to concerts and stuff like that, but you know, I like more intimate scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like jazz concerts. I do a comedy show or something like that. But another reason why I'm glad I didn't go, they said some people was paying $200 to $450 to park downtown Detroit. So I'm definitely glad I didn't go. Because there's supposed to be some kind of law in the city of Detroit for price gouging for parking spots, but we all know nobody follows that, man. You know, these people gonna get their money for this parking. You know, that's why I can't even afford to go to a Lions game in my own city, a Detroit Lions game, because by the time you park, and Detroit Lions have the highest ticket in the NFL, I think, next to Philly. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think the Chiefs in there too, but last time I checked, the Lions was number one. And keep in mind, the Lions really only had two good seasons. You know what I'm saying? The Lions only really had two good seasons. Arguably three, but really two, maybe one. So I don't know if everybody just doing the Young Miami and just scamming and just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It blows my mind sometimes, because people will find money for everything but for what they need. And it's wild to me, dude. It blows my mind, dude, that you could consciously spend money on a Chris Brown ticket that's probably roughly about $300 to $600 average, but you complain constantly about the price of food, how Trump is a bad president, how child care is too high, how everybody say that, you know, electric bills is too high. You know, I'm not doing that. I don't work every day to just throw my money away. To me, it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, it ain't never been that serious, bro. To somebody else, it might be. But to me, it ain't never been that serious. So, in the city of Detroit, along with a lot of places around the world, a lot of people have been really suffering for this due to this heat. So instead of going to sit front row at the Usher concert, I did a more intelligent move. While everybody power was out, I already had a generator. I went and bought another generator just in case my other one went out. And I bought a portable AC unit just in case my central air go out, because it's been extremely hot in Detroit. We've been touching like almost 100 almost every day. So that's what I did, man. I didn't go spend all my money on a concert. I went and bought myself a new generator. And I went and bought myself a portable AC unit. And it's pretty good, man. I like it, you know. But we gotta, as the African American community, the black people, we gotta wake up, man. We gotta wake up. We are willing to spend $1,000 on a ticket, and we ain't got no generator when the power go out. We ain't got no stored up food. We ain't got no ammunition set to the side. We don't have a plan set together. We don't have a plan for when disaster strikes. But we got all the money in the world to go entertain ourselves and to dance and to have fun and all this other stuff. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you don't have your priorities in order, when you don't have any money saved up, when your credit score is 500, when you in a ton of debt, I can't make this make sense. I just can't do it. I don't have the ability to articulate how unintelligent that is. You know, I just don't. I'm sorry, I just don't. You know. But I'm glad everybody had fun who went down there. And it's gonna always be a topic of conversation. You know, black entertainment versus priorities. Most people gonna choose entertainment over priorities. I always choose priorities over entertainment. And I would like to be a brainless, mindless, you know, person who just say skip it. But as a business owner and as a leader of my family, I can't do that. You don't do stuff like that. It's about making hard and tough decisions. And I wasn't too big on that junk anyway. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't too big on that junk anyway. But I love you guys with the strength of Christ. Thanks for listening to my video. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys got something out of the video. I do appreciate you as always. Sorry if I'm a little tired today, but I just wanted to get a video off because I want to talk to you guys today. You guys have a blessed one. Untouchable Conservative.